Well, after struggling to receive donations and volunteers last year, the Daybreak shelter in Macon will still host its biggest annual fundraising event tomorrow. 41 NBC's Peyton Lewis has more on the 8th annual Sleep Out and how you can help.
Depaul USA Daybreak is preparing to host their biggest fundraiser of the year, but just on a smaller scale.
It's a time to let our brothers and sisters know, you know what, we know you're struggling and we care about you.
The annual Sleep Out event allows people from the community to go to Daybreak and sleep outside overnight in solidarity with Macon's homeless. Kay Gearhart, a volunteer at Daybreak and a chairperson at Depaul USA, says the Sleep Out is an incredible learning opportunity.
Certainly we don't experience the same things they experience being homeless, because at the end of the night we can get up and go home and take a hot shower and get in a warm bed, and they don't have that option. Volunteers
usually begin planning for the Sleep Out in July, but this year they weren't sure if they could host the event safely.
We were really worried about making sure people were safe. I'm not big into COVID spreading.
Sister Teresa Sullivan, the director at Daybreak, says the organization had to rethink their day-to-day services when the pandemic began, and that's how they'll also handle Sleep Out participants.
Every day when people come through our yard, they are screened for COVID. They make sure they have a test. Then they come in, we make sure we take your temperature, wash your hands.
Sister Teresa says you can bring a tent to pitch, or you can just sleep on the ground. But if you're quarantining or just want to keep your distance from others, volunteers also have a Facebook Live for people to ask questions and participate in the Sleep Out virtually. Volunteer coordinator Taya Sprinkle says the Sleep Out is a good way for the community to help Daybreak, but they need help all year long. She says they lost a few volunteers due to the pandemic, and they hope to get more soon.
Everybody's at a different level, but we always need somebody to help with the services.
In Macon, Peyton Lewis, 41 NBC News.
The Sleep Out starts at 5:30 Thursday night, and the Facebook live stream will start at 7:30. If you plan to attend in person, masks are required.